Hey guys, Hannah Bell, family lawyer, back with the 12 Days of Christmas Divorce Edition. I have a feeling it's going to get a little crazier every time I say it. Okay guys, we are on the second day of Christmas. All right, get ready. We're going to sing. We're just putting all this joy in the world. We're singing Christmas carols together. Are you ready? Okay, close the door. Get in the holiday spirit zone for just a second, okay? So, on the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves. And you're like, okay, 2 turtle doves. First, okay, the only thing I can think of that really anybody has turtle doves for, I don't know if that's the kind you shoot, like I'm a bad Texan, I don't know. I'm probably not, I wouldn't think. I'm thinking of in the magic show, like the guy's like, whoo, and I pulled out a dove out of my hat or whatever. Well, in this divorce edition of the 12 Days of Christmas, when I think of doves, they're the symbol of peace. And if you're in the divorce process, you're thinking about it, you're more so probably if you're in like the thick middle of it, your question is likely, Hannah, when am I going to get some peace? That's what you told me that would happen at the end of all this. I'd have some peace. I'd have a new hope, but things were going to get better. All of those things I've been saying over the years. And yeah, I told you that. But you may also remember that I told you that throughout this process, you are going to want to trade things to get some momentary peace, like big things. Okay? You think, or your X factor, he or she's going to make you think, if you just do this one thing, if you just give me this one asset, if you just give me this one thing about the kids, then everything's going to be fine after that. We're going to get along. It's going to be an easy divorce process. Things will finally settle down. You can have some peace. But I'm going to tell you, don't fall for it. Because from the minute when you start this divorce until 30 days after you sign, and maybe thereafter, you're going to be thinking of one thing when you wake up. How do I get it over with? How do I finish? How do I be done? Make it over. Make it stop. Okay? And that sort of urgency, that need for peace, you got to keep that in the long-term perspective. Okay? Don't lose sight of the goal. To get a fair settlement on your assets and liabilities, to get a good deal when it concerns your kids and make sure they're taken care of. And if your X factor knows that you're the sort of person who can't deal with upheaval, you can't deal with conflict, you can't deal with there being things unsettled, they're going to use it against you. And you're going to have to pay handsomely for it. If you put a premium on peace now instead of peace long term. And good lawyers, I know I try my best. Good lawyers should keep reminding you that of that throughout the process, from the day you meet them till the day things are signed at least, okay? Keep in mind the long play here. The long play is your ultimate peace. And I'm going to tell you, in the middle of the process, there's just not much to be had. You got to kind of get to a point in your mind of inner peace, even when there's turmoil on the outside, even when there's crazy stuff going on, even when your whole life feels insane. You've got to find peace within. And that's kind of woo-woo sounding, and it's harder to do even than to say, of course. But it's sort of making your own peace, being comfortable with things not being handled, not being answered, not being settled. Because you will get peace. If you're getting divorced, part of that is because you need some peace in your life and some solace that you're not getting in your marriage anymore. So you got to play the long term. Listen to your lawyer. Make good decisions. And don't fall for this line of baloney that if you'll just do this one thing they ask you, everything's going to be fine. Like he said, if I just let him have the kids 50-50, then we'll get along. And otherwise it's going to be a war. I'm here to tell you, the sort of people who make those sorts of demands and deals, they're probably going to make it a war for you anyway. And then you've conceded ground. And once you concede ground, you ain't getting it back for the most part. That's your new floor or ceiling. Anyway, that's the new best you're going to get. Whichever, I always say it the wrong way. So anyway, 12 Days of Christmas, Divorce Edition, Part 2, Turtle Doves. Peace can be had through the divorce process, but not while you're in the middle of it. It's going to take some time. So hang in there. You can do it. And happy holidays to everybody. Thanks for joining me on this fun little journey. Back tomorrow with day 3. I know you're pumped. Practice, warm up the vocal cords. Okay, get ready.